All right, so I'm going to put a word on the screen, and I want you to tell me how you pronounce that word. Here's the word. It's actually two words. And you let me know, do you pronounce this cerebral palsy or cerebral palsy? Cerebral palsy or cerebral palsy? Put it in the comments right now. If you pronounce it cerebral palsy, say, I say it the first way. If you pronounce it cerebral palsy, say, I say it the second way. This is an ongoing discussion. Now, officially, I'm going to tell you what the official answer is, at least for Americans, American English, here in a second. But I hear doctors say it both ways all the time, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of consensus whatsoever in terms of how it's supposed to be pronounced. Like, we all know that words can be pronounced in various ways, but I'm interested in what's the official pronunciation of this term. So Raylan, of course, has CP. That's what we oftentimes call it without using the official pronunciation. CP, of course, is the abbreviation for this term. And if we say CP, everybody knows what we're talking about, of course. But Raylan has spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, and that's how I generally pronounce it, is cerebral palsy. But if you say cerebral palsy, I want to know that too, because I'm interested how people generally pronounce this. Now, like I said, doctors and therapists, they're all over the map on this. In fact, I want to do a video, tell me if you'd be interested in this, of Raylan's various doctors pronouncing it however they generally pronouncing it, and then getting their reaction when I give them the official pronunciation. I think that would be an interesting video. Hey, and let me know if you don't pronounce it either of those two ways. Maybe there's a third way. Maybe you pronounce it a different way completely. Let me know that in the comments as well. Anyway, all that being said, the official pronunciation for this term, according to the dictionary, is cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy. Now, that's interesting to me because I've always said cerebral palsy. Like, I don't know if it was one of her first doctors that introduced the diagnosis to me in that way. Of course, I had heard that diagnosis even before we had Raylan in our home, but I've just always said cerebral palsy, and I think my wife says cerebral palsy too. But officially, it's pronounced cerebral palsy. So say it with me, cerebral palsy. I'll probably continue to say cerebral palsy. Raylan doesn't care one way or the other how we pronounce it. What matters to her is that we continue to provide for her, give her the appropriate treatments for it, do therapy with her, all these kinds of things. That's what's important. How we pronounce the word, a little less important. So I just wanted to give this quick video today, kind of a fun topic, but the official pronunciation for cerebral palsy is cerebral palsy. So there you go. I think my voice put her to sleep. Hey, if you want to know more about Raylan's specific case of cerebral palsy, it's called spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. I'm going to put a link to it in the video right below me, so go ahead and watch that next. You can learn all about it. It's considered to be the most severe form of cerebral palsy, but we're still living with joy and hope, and I hope you are too. God bless. We'll see you again next time.